Hello and welcome to my garden. Today I want to show you part of harvesting one of the most versatile vegetables in my entire garden, and that's this plant right behind me here. So this is the garlic, and I plant this every fall, usually right around Canadian Thanksgiving. So mid-October is usually when it goes in the ground before we get like a deep freeze. So that's when I plant it. I let the snow do its work here in southern Ontario, and then it's one of the very first things to come up in my garden, sometimes even popping through ice that's in my raised beds. It's a very vigorous plant, so it's exciting to see in the spring because it tells me that new life is coming. We are right close to the end of June right now, and this is my favorite part about garlic, besides the medicinal and the health benefits of the actual cloves. But the top of each one of these garlic has a scape on it. One of the things you want to do if you're planting garlic is to harvest the scape, because by taking off that scape, which is in essentially a flower bulb that it's producing, by harvesting that off, it takes the energy that it is producing into making that flower, and it puts it back into the bulb. So you get a stronger, healthier, and larger garlic clove or garlic bulb to harvest in about a month's time. So I'm just going to take you through how I harvest those scapes. You can see here with the garlic there are a bunch of curls, and this is a scape that is growing. Each one of them has a nice solid loop, and it's growing a seed head close to the tip. Once the scape has reached a coil like this, almost like you're wrapping a garden hose or an extension cord, then you know that the scape is ready for harvesting. It has grown enough, and then you just take your knife right where it joins where it's closest to the top leaf. You just cut that right off, and then you have your first scape for harvest. So you just go through. You can keep these on. You don't want them to actually produce a flower bulb. You can keep them on the plant until you are ready to harvest them and eat them. So you don't want to collect them all until you're ready to eat them. So it's quite a simple process. Just snip them off right at the base, and they taste absolutely amazing. Isn't that just beautiful? This just represents a good meal to me. It's got a nice curly bouquet of garlic scapes, and it just looks delicious. My favorite way to prepare garlic scapes is very similar to the way I prepare asparagus. Take these inside and wash them, and then just leave them this curly, just leave them whole. I put them in a non-stick frying pan with just a little bit of water on them, and then I steam cook them. So I put a lid on top of the pot. I steam cook them just until they're fork tender. Drain off the water, season with salt and pepper, and add some butter in the pan, and then it just nicely coats it, and they are just spectacular. You seriously have to try this. You'll love them. So it tastes buttery, of course, but the scape itself has just the smallest hint of garlic. It's not overpowering. It's just very refreshing. It tastes like spring, and it tastes healthy. And I just really enjoy it. If you've never tried scapes before, do yourself a favor, grow garlic, even if it's just for these. And if you're not growing garlic this year, they are available in a lot of farmers markets. You should be able to find some in your local farmers market, and sometimes even in the grocery store. Grab some of these and try them. You will not be sorry that you did. Please like, share, and subscribe if this was at all helpful. I'll see you in the next video.